What is up, everyone? My name is Jesse, and this is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. This is going to be a Patreon request for Jin. This is Yakuza 0. The song is just called English Intro, so it probably doesn't even have a name. So before I get started, I want to say that this game has made an impact on me enough so for me to play it for the first time, which I'll be doing as you're probably watching this, or probably already started or about to start. This is going to be live on twitch.tv. Hey, Uncle Jesse. It is my first Yakuza game ever. And the VODs for it will be on a new YouTube channel called Jesse's VOD, which you can find also on this channel. So I discovered Yakuza on this channel as a whole. I never played it. I believe Kuza's theme was the first song I ever heard, and that already like captivated me from the start. And I've checked out a couple throughout the year that I've been doing this, and Zero seems to come up a lot. It's a big fan requested one. And, people kept telling me throughout the year that I will love this game, you need to play this game, how have you not played this game? And, I don't know, I just never really, I don't want to really play games anymore. So, it's cool to want to get back into gaming because of stuff like this. So I have no doubt in my mind that this song is going to be good. I know that's weird considering I never heard it, but I feel like every single thing I've heard from Yakuza has just been either a home run or pretty damn close. So enough talking. This is the very last song on this channel for Yakuza 0, unfortunately, but also fortunately. This is the English intro, which I'm going to just guess plays at the intro. Here we go. Oh. So heavy. Strummed octaves. Very guitar oriented. Okay. Little riff. Oh, there's a lot of harmony guitars here. Wow, what a lead tone. It's like smearing all over the song. Okay, simple but effective. Okay. It sounds very main theme to me. It has that feel. It's very guitar. Leads, harmonies, unison bends, strummed octaves, which you're hearing right now. Just riffs, and then the harmony right here. I think it's looped already. Wow. I think this is the end of the loop. Oh. It's a song. It's a song. see what happens here. There's so much reverb on that guitar. It's just like, sounds like you're in, it's a huge hallway. The bass makes an appearance. Surely this is going to either come back. Yeah, it's coming with the kicks. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna end like that. I think it's gonna slowly come back to what we heard at the beginning. Guitar solo, maybe? No solo. But we did return. So this is the chorus section. Quite the introduction. Isn't it funny that the last song I'm hearing from the series is an introduction? That's funny. And unintended. It just happened to be that way. So this song was... There's a lot to talk about here. First of all, the music side. Let's talk about the music side. Just littered with guitar. Like guitar everywhere. Like this started with this bluesy thing. And then there was so much emphasis on the riffs and the melodies and the leads. And then it went to this bridge thing that was like a clean blues thing. And then all these things are so guitar centric. Not to say there's not guitars in the other Yakuza stuff or Yakuza 0 stuff. But in those songs, you can tell when it's like a backseat thing, or this one, it's like up front. And the bass, the drums even, the keys, everything is now like way back there. I heard the keys were like dun dun dun, but they were so turned down. And then the bass I didn't even hear until that bridge section. So yeah, it's just took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that much guitar. I mean, I'm kind of biased a little bit, but I just wasn't expecting that. You know, I know they use them, but not all the time. So if anything, I'd be kind of, if I heard this song first, like say I never played Yakuza in my life, and this is the first song I hear, it would give me an impression, but I would think that the whole soundtrack maybe sounds like this, which it does not. So I don't know, I just thought that was kind of interesting how it was just littered with blues and licks and just all these riffs and harmonies, which are, I don't hear it too often. Harmonies are when, for example, the easiest one to hear is that chorusy section, and then also a little da 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 da, those three notes. Whenever those play, you can hear 2 to maybe even 3 guitars playing. Basically, they're playing the same riff, but on different parts of the fretboard, and has that kind of that harmony sound, I guess. And then the bridge came in, and then everything. That's when I was taken back, because I thought that this being an intro, I thought it was just an extended loop, because it's a 5 minutes video. I thought it was gonna just loop a bunch of times, but it did twice, and then that happened, and then it came back with the little kick, 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 and then back into that last chorus. I was like, oh, this is an actual like song structure. So this is an actual 5 minute at least song. So then that kind of confused me. I'm like, so then I'm going to talk about the other part, which is I can't help but notice it because the song is just called English Intro. So the whole time, there was no setting in my mind, but I just kept seeing like a main menu, or like the splash screens at the beginning, or maybe even a video at the beginning, which I don't even know if games do that anymore. You know, I grew up with games and they had like those FMVs and they had like an intro and then like this little screen and then boom, title of the game. And then the menu would just like fade underneath. I kept thinking that. I'm like, it sounds like there would be a cinematic here. It has a very cinematic, almost anime type feel. Yeah, I kept thinking of like anime too, now that I think about it. But now that I know it's like at least 5 minutes and it has that really extended bridge part, it's like, well, if it's a menu theme, if it's a menu theme, then I feel like most people would have never even heard the whole song because no one's at a menu for that long. And I can't think of any other thing where, actually, no. As I'm saying that, there could be one more thing. Like, let's say you start the game and you officially start the story, and then that's the first thing you hear. So there's now cinematic, and now there's dialogue or whatever, and this is playing in the background, and it just happens to be like 5 minutes long. So I don't know. It could be everywhere, right? Like usually, you know, not even usually, like almost entirely. Every time I hear a song, it has like zero context. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the song names mean. You know, and I just kind of guess based on the musical prowess of it. This one, I couldn't help but avoid it. It was just like there, like English intro, English intro. So I kept trying to think of ways that, you know, it would work or how it's going to. Either way, I'm going to find out. You know, I'm going to find out. And I think it's actually kind of poetic that I'm ending my Yakuza 0 series on this channel with the intro, because it's kind of like throwing me into the game, which I'm going to be doing. You know, I've only played games from this channel because of the music, and there's only been like a handful of them, maybe 5 or something like that. So I'm excited. Well, another thing is that I know there's a lot of games, which I'm scared of, to be honest, because if I end up liking the game, I don't really have time to like deep dive into the whole series type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So a part of me kind of wants me to dislike the game, so I stop at 0. But something tells me that's probably not going to happen. But either way, I'm just glad that the music from 0 is the one that stood out to me the most. I would say 0 is my favorite out of all the Yakuza so far, because of how diverse it is. But I'm glad I'm starting with it because apparently it is the beginning of the story, right? It is the prequel one. So it is the newest game, apparently. This is what I've been told. It's the newest game, but it is the first game chronologically. So that's as much as I know. So I can't wait. Hopefully I like the game. I can tell you that the music I look forward to, you know, luckily every other game that I've played because of the music, the games have been pretty good. So I've been lucky so far. But, you know, there's always a feeling of pressure when so many people talk about it. No one talks bad about this game. No one like dares lay a finger on anything negative about Yakuza. They praise this so hard. So it kind of makes me like, you know, puts pressure on me. Because think about it, when you play a game for the first time, no one tells you to do it. You just do it. You probably like the box art. Okay, cool. Or maybe like something sticks out. Or maybe you just literally are curious or something, but you don't have thousands of people telling you to play something. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a little different. So, and the way I've always played games has been like that. I'll like look at a box art or be like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. I've never just been like I said, I've never had interest or cared about Yakuza. None. But we'll see. That's why I'm saying it has pressure, because I'm not like willingly choosing it. I mean, I am, yes, I'm choosing to play it, but it wasn't like my first instinct, if that makes any sense. Anyways, the songs are sick. And it kind of makes me sad that there's not going to be any more Yakuza 0 on the channel, but I mean, there's still a lot of Yakuza requests. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like a dragon, all these names that they have. So it's not over. It's just 0 is concluding with this video. But it's been a fun ride, you know. Yakuza's theme, Bakumitai, Fatal Conflict. It's all been rain. It's just been really cool, and I can't wait to start it. And again, it'll be right here. So anyways, thank you for that, and thank you, Yakuza fans. If you want to make a request, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are totally fine if you do not mind waiting. There is only one Jesse, and there's thousands of songs. I'm not even kidding. I wish I could be joking about that, but I'm not. There's thousands of requests. Anyways, if you want to avoid that wait, there is the platinum tier on Patreon, and a big thank you to my current supporters of that: Justin, Kevin, Moon Knight, DJ Singletone, Your Average Metalhead, and Mushi Mary for being a part of that. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone that you see supporting me, keeping me afloat. Thanks to you for watching, whether you're a Yakuza fan or not, or you're just an auditorium fan. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you to everyone. Peace.